Well, hello, Capricorn. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. Capricorn, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. We're going to see what's going to come out here for you, of course, for today and tomorrow. And we already know it could definitely resonate for further in the future. But we're going to go ahead and see what your mood is. And I am going to actually start off with this Oracle deck just to see what your mood is. So let's see. This is for Capricorn. What is Capricorn's mood? Let's get 3 cards. What's your mood? Oh, Carmel, you said that you're a Cappy moon. Isn't that interesting? Because with Aquarius here, we were just talking about decisions, right? And it literally came out on the bottom of the deck, and it says crossroad, multiple choice opportunities, or being able to weigh your options. This is where you're going to be. Okay. And it has something to do with a wish come true. Ooh, it could have something to do with an engagement or some type of commitment. So we see something major. But let's go ahead. Let's see what the cards that just came out here. Now, you guys had Tower, which is standing alone. You guys also had Lion here. And you have Lovers. There it is. Baby. This is definitely dealing here for you, Capricorn. Now, I'm going to go, before I even get to the Lovers part, before we even get to that, remember, this is what you are feeling today. This is about what is your mood? What is Capricorn thinking about? And I'm just going to tell you, I really do believe that for a lot of you, this is about your higher education. This is really about knowledge. This is about you not wanting to depend on anybody. You don't want to depend on anybody. And also for some of you, this is about big corporation jobs that you could be getting. This could also have something to do with a legal situation for some of you. Now, that's what I'm saying. Okay, with this first card with Tower. Okay, so whatever I just said, hopefully one of those kind of, related to you. Because even if it was something as simple as you just wanting to just not be relying on someone, because standing alone feels like a single energy, if I had to be real with you. It feels like a single lady, single man, okay? And that could literally be the definition. That's the only thing on this card that actually resonate with you, okay? But then the next card actually has Lion. So let's just use this for an example. Let's just say it is about you being single. Now, why would the Lion come out next? Because the Lion talks about your self-esteem. The Lion is the sun. The first house talks about your appearance, but it's also your subconscious. It's about how you see yourself and how other people see you. It's about shining. It's about, here I am. I've made it. I've arrived. So when you come to a party, you're like, you're dressed to the nine. And that is how people see you based on what shoes you have on or how clean they are. You get what I'm saying? But you can also feel some kind of way, maybe something that has, hurt your pride, hurt your ego, if you don't feel like you have a support system, if you feel like you are single and you've been single for far too long. You get what I'm saying? Now you're like, okay, yeah, I'm okay. I'm looking good going to this party. But at the same time, I don't like the fact that I'm by myself. Right? Because the Leo, the Lion energy is the story that is telling people. And that could be the thing that you don't like. Now, the next card here is the Lover. So let's just go ahead and say what all of this is about. A lot of you right now are struggling with the fact that you are by yourself. And how is that playing on your self-esteem? The role that it is playing on you, on your self-esteem, your pride, and your ego. Because Lovers in this reading could be a little confusing. The Lovers in this reading could be like, I'm always dealing with someone who's always dealing with someone else. I'm always dealing with someone who don't know what they want. Because remember, it doesn't mean two all the time. But in this particular reading, I think so. Because this says first word. Y'all already know. I do this, and if I see a word, that's what I'm going with. being with people when it's only a superficial thing. It's never deep enough. So you're like, I can get all of these people. I look good here with Lion. I look good. But the Lovers is basically saying it's always a superficial connection. It never goes deeper than that. And that could be something that's on your heart and mind. Now, I do feel like this little recluse that is happening here with you, Capricorn. I don't know why. I don't know if you're frustrated over a lover. I don't know if you just feel like you don't want to be around people. I see that as well. And again, like I said before, part of this whole recluse is that you're going to have to make a decision about something that could be very hurtful to you or very hard for you to make. And that's what I'm saying. Do I talk to them? Do I not talk to them? Do I leave this job? Do I not leave this job? It's something like that I see that's going to be very pressing. And I do want to say that that's also including something to do with the Tower. Okay? Business matters that you are going to have to start facing, that you have to take care of. Maybe you don't know how. Maybe you've been putting it off, stuff like that, right? Okay, that's what I'm saying. Now, let's push this to the side for a second. Let's see what's going to come out here for you, Capricorn. Now, you guys already know, however this lands is what we're going to see because that's what we need to see. But let's see what comes out here for Capricorn. However it lands. You had the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Wow. But look at this. The Ten of Cups in reverse. Isn't that crazy? Because that's what this is basically telling us. Is it not? Standing alone. It literally says what here with the Ten of Cups in reverse? It says a disconnection, a misalignment. Here, there's a relationship that's struggling or broken. It feels broken. It feels like there's disharmony. Now, this could be any kind of relationship. Let's just say that because it's a general reading, but it could have something to do with an actual romantic partner. But look at the card that came out. Your luck is about to change. Because the Wheel of Fortune is that. It is the very thing. It's about, life could suck sometimes, but that's just a cycle. That is just the cycle of life, right? But you are destined to hit some type of turning point, and that's what's going to occur. Now, that's the first card that you have. So we're going to go ahead and put that right there. Now, we're going to see what else is going to come out here for you, Capricorn. However it lands. Ooh, Page of Swords. This is interesting because even if it is a lover, right? If it is a lover, you guys have been separated, y'all been nosy. You've been nosy. You've been like, I need a reading. Or you've been getting readings and you've just been wanting to just get information about something, about somebody. You needed information. You must know this. The Page of Swords actually says it. It's like y'all in this whole like, baby, like I need to open it like a book. I need to read it. I need to see it. I need to know what's going on. Okay. Now this is talking about a relationship, but this is also talking about actual knowledge. This is talking about gaining knowledge because we even said that with the Tower. The Tower talks about institutions and schooling and government and all this other stuff and legal. So this could have something to do with a legal case. And so you are researching, you're learning something through that, right? That came in upright. So it's not like you don't see, and it's not like something's going to blindside you because that's not going to happen. Here with the Page of Swords, I don't see anything blindsiding you. Now let's go back to the relationship part. There's somebody that you know here who's all up in your business, who's going to return, by the way. And see, this brings us to that part where we were saying that you must weigh your options or that you're trying to decide if this is what you want. Because the Wheel of Fortune, it says, is saying a turning point will happen, but who is going to be with you? Who's going to be on that road with you? Because this is the road, right? That's the road. Who's going to be on the road with you? Who's going to be there? Who's going to make your dreams come true? Okay. That's what this is basically talking about. So for a lot of you, it may be very hard for you to leave somebody that you may be struggling with emotionally. Like I said, we just saw it. It literally says that there is some type of relationship that is suffering from a disalignment, disharmony. You're like, oh, I know it's very painful. It's been so painful. It's been hurting, but man, I can't let go. I can't let go. And a lot of you are experiencing that right now. Or you will. Now, you may have blocked somebody here with the Seven of Wands, but it being in reverse could say that you're going to unblock them. Or you're going to drop your guard. So you're not going to be as angry with them. You're not going to be mad. You're not going to be pissy. You're going to be like, okay, I'll just F it. What do you want? Let's talk. Okay, fine. Let's talk about it. It's going to be that type of thing. Okay? Now, let's keep going. This is for Capricorn. Let's see how it landed. Strength card in reverse. But you doubt it. You don't ever want to be in anything that you doubt the whole way through. Even if it's for a month, you're doubting something. I don't know about them. I don't know about this job. Oh, I don't know if I should do this or not. I don't know, right? Because the strength card is in reverse. It doesn't give you any kind of self-will. It doesn't give you determination. It's the opposite of that. And a lot of you are doubting something. And it puts you in a very vulnerable position, because it's like the strength card gives you strength. It gives you boldness. Y'all don't feel that way. And the person that you're with, let's say this could be a long-time partner, okay? Even if it's someone that you're dating, both of y'all are kind of at this place where you're like, I don't really know where this is going to go. I don't know where this is going to go. I don't know where this is going to head. I don't know right now. So the strength card is really saying that there could be a lack of confidence even in a connection. That is, you and this person are together and maybe still feeling separate from them. Like y'all sit in the same car, you still feel separated from them. You're like, I don't know what it is. It's just this pulling, it's this distance that I feel from them. Maybe because something went too far. Maybe someone went too far. And sometimes when people go too far, you can't get that back, because someone may have said something. Sometimes here with the Page of Swords, that it's not the huge cut, but it's like a paper cut. And sometimes, have you felt the paper cut? The feeling of that can last for a whole week. And to them, they may feel like it wasn't even a big deal. But how did it affect you? So like I said, I feel like there is something about a connection here that isn't necessarily as strong as you would want it to be. Okay. I don't know. Maybe there's like there's someone here that's giving their all. And then the other person is kind of like lackadaisical. They're not really giving too much of nothing. Right? Maybe you're dealing with somebody and it's like, the only reason why I'm here is because you're giving me money. Right? Why? Because the strength card talks about resistance, and sometimes it's power struggles. So you're trying to convince this person that, they can fall in love with you. And the only reason why they're there is because they want something from you. You can't really get something out of an empty jar, right? Like it was nothing there to begin with. So you cannot force. That's another thing with the strength card. You cannot force your feelings on other people, the way that you feel or the way that the relationship is going. You cannot force it. And I can tell you, for some of you, it has been unfair. It has been unequal. It has not been a give and take. And even if it has been, it's not showing itself right now. Let's keep going. We're going to talk about your money when I pull down the fourth card. This is for Capricorn. That's how it landed. 9 of Wands in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You were holding on for a lot of you, because for some of you with the Ace of Pentacles, you've been with this person for a while. And who wants to give up something that they don't put so much time and energy into? Especially if you're married. Even if you're not married, you can live with each other. You got all these memories. The 9 of Wands is like, damn, I got all of it. It's not like I could just jump up and leave, right? Because remember, I told you there's a part of this reading where it says, yes, it's painful, but it's hard for me to walk away, right? That is what I'm seeing here. And so what comes out here with the 9 of Wands? There it is. Yeah, I'm overwhelmed. I'm sorry. I'm overwhelmed. I'm struggling with this. I don't know how to feel. I feel like there's something like missing here. I feel unfulfilled, but there was so much potential, but why? Why didn't it work? And so the Nine of Wands is like, I can only stand there and just watch it burn in a way. I can't keep holding this up. I can't keep doing this. Because see, remember, she's standing by herself. So this is what she's saying, which is you, right? Or this is how you've been. Because it's a persevering card. What am I persevering? The struggle, right? The resistance, right? The power struggles between you and somebody. Maybe it's like grabbing a cactus bare hand, you're squeezing it, and guess who's going to come up hurt? You, because that's the forcing. I'm going to talk about your money, because surely with your money here, this looks good. I see that for a lot of you guys, especially with, Capricorns, I definitely don't see really too much issue with you, but you got Lion that came out first, which talks about, being seen, some type of recognition of some kind that you are going to experience with your working career. Sometimes with the Lion, especially coming out with the Tower card, anything dealing with legal system, dealing with some type of institution or something like that, it looks like it could most likely go in your favor, because that's the happy card. Lion is the happy. Okay, it's something that's fair and just. That's exactly what it says on the card, by the way. I just looked down. Okay, so if you are experiencing something that's unfair, there's going to be some realignment. There's going to be recalibration with that Lion. And so we're talking about your money. If that has been an issue for you, then that is what you're going to experience. Some type of realignment, some type of like recalibration. And then the Ace of Pentacles is very much so in the upright. Like I said, I only read reverse because that's what you need to hear. But the upright is basically saying that there's going to be an opportunity to actually bring in some kind of money for you. Okay. Because a lot of you guys, it's been every penny, little pity pinching, but you're like, oh, that's an old story. Yes, that's a story that happened to me 2 years ago. I'm not dealing with that anymore. That's true, because everybody is on different schedules, so to speak, right? So that's something that you used to experience. And there's unfortunately, some Capricorns who are like, somebody said, I'm one of those Capricorns who ain't really got no money. It was funny, but at the same time, it's going to be beautiful, right, for them. So I do see huge opportunities. And that is also saying the turning of the tides. That is also saying that there's about to be a turning point, even in that regard, dealing with your finances. So we're going to stop there with that, and we're going to end with love. So if this is in the upright, and we're saying that there is an opportunity that can come to you, whether it is recalibrating, making something fair and balanced in a relationship that or this is also basically saying, for some of you, if you're single, a big opportunity that's going to come in here with someone who you think is very attractive. A little destined energy too, because part of that Wheel of Fortune is that talks about the Wheel of Fortune. It's like projection. It is your destiny. This person is meant to come into your life. And some of you, you're like, I kind of want someone new anyway. Like, yeah, I've been dating them, but I don't like them anymore. Or I'm just tired of this same storyline. And so some of you, this could be just you just opening your options to other people. Again, we saw that. Okay. But if you're single, yes. But if you are dealing with someone, I have to say it in that way that you guys will relate to. And it really very much so feels like, you know what? I tried it again. You came back. We tried. I tried, but I'm still not necessarily happy. And then it starts a whole new cycle in your life. And that is what I see is possibly could happen with a lot of you here, Capricorn. Let's go ahead. Let's get your angel card. What do you guys need to know? This is for Capricorn. What do you guys need to know? Let's see. Healer of thought with the 6 emotions. Isn't that 6 of emotion the same thing as a destiny card? Isn't that crazy? Listen to what it says. Memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember that listen, It is important to remember your past accurately. Don't be like, but they're really not that bad of a person. And we're not just talking about lovers, by the way. We're talking about anybody. We're talking about friends. We're talking about family members or what they did, something like that. And it's like, it's not saying that you got to hold grudges, but don't make this something that it's not. You know that person wasn't really treating you right when they were in your life. So don't all of a sudden pretend that it's something because they want to come back and they want to rekindle. So this is the reason why it says, remember your past accurately. Without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Like I told you, you already know that. It says children can play an important role or may need to be, or you may be needing to reconnect to your inner child. Now, let's see why this healer of thought came out. Oh, it's time to clean up your life, get rid of anything that clutters your space or make you disorganized. People who take from you but don't give back, like I said, should be released as well. I'm just going to stop right there because I literally just said that earlier, right? I'm like, this is so obvious. This is obvious, right? And this is where you guys have been stuck. That's where you've been stuck at. Because you're not going to be able to get the peace and the harmony and the dream come true until you make the final decision. Because part of that strength card is you resisting that destiny, divine order. That's it. So you see the reason why it says you need to take some time to yourself, go within, because your life is about to change. Okay. And I see it for the better. Heck yeah, especially with that coming out first. This is what I have for you here, Capricorn. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. And again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you're interested in a personal reading, all the information is down below in the description box. Capricorn, I will see you guys back here again tomorrow. Make sure you hit that notification bell. All right, guys. Bye.